Hey, what's going on, Mario and Sonic comrades? It's me, the Nintega Guy, and this is my first video for 2020. And as you saw the title, we all know that the 2010s had excellent and fun games that game companies such as Nintendo, Sega, Capcom, Namco, and even more made us fun games that we still enjoy to this day. In this video, I'm going to be showcasing my favorite games across the decade from 2010 all the way to 2019, and even some honorable mentions will be shown since I have to give some games some gratitude. But without further ado, let's start off in 2010. I'm only gonna say this once, okay? This game was the best Sonic game of all time. When Sonic goes from planet to planet with Alien Wisp helping him along the way, I was skeptical at first, but what really got me was the amount of equality for platforming and running sections in this game. I mean, the fact that I got stuck on Starlight Carnival Act 3 in this game for the first time made me rage hardcore. But when I adapted soon enough, I realized what I had to do. And that's another thing. This game you have to adapt to the conditions it gives you, from the level design to the wisps and the mechanics. It even gives you instructions often so that you know where to go. I mean, this is embarrassing, but I also got stuck on Tropical Resort Act 5 at the beginning when I had to use a laser wisp. So, in general, this game made me cry with happiness when I was playing it, and I play it to this day. You should give it a try. It is an excellent game. I still can't believe they made Reach for the Stars the main theme of modern Sonic, but it's understandable in this era. Celebrating Sonic's 20th anniversary, Sega gave us Sonic Generations, a game where Sonic and his tiny little dimensional counterpart, Classic Sonic, goes back in time to previous places from their past. This was also a great idea by Sega. Many people want to see the old days, and we sort of got it, but it was still amazing for Sega to bring the old stages back. I personally love that they brought back Chemical Plant and City Escape, since they were two of my favorite stages from Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and Sonic Adventure 2. It was also great for them to bring back old rivals and bosses from the past. I mean, when I first played this game on the PS3, I was not expecting to see Perfect Chaos or battling Silver the Hedgehog. Now, if I were to rate the gameplay of Generations, I would say that Classic Sonic's gameplay is very good. It has some parts that aren't linear and are more 3D-like to match the game's perspective. However, I will say that its spin dash is slightly broken, considering after mashing the X or square button, you go far and fast, so much that you could possibly already be halfway across a section of the stage. Modern Sonic's gameplay is more automated, however, except for in places like Crisis City and Planet Wisp. You can just hold down boost and you practically win the stage instantly. Like I said, there is little mechanics that the stages have, so it has benefits. I'm more of a person to give this game a 9 out of 10 due to the story and ideas for the game. The only big flaw that this game has is that its ranking system. I can get an S rank if I just know how to play the game well. The first Mario game for the Wii U made a living for my love of Mario. Even after I defeated Bowser in the end of this game, I still decided to play it non-stop until I was tired. This game is obviously supposed to be better than its Wii counterpart, and it succeeded immensely. I even had a lot of fun playing with my friends in this game. Gameplay-wise, it's just normal Mario for everyone, and the game is so adventurous as you go from world to world and castle to castle with a few sprites from the Koopalings, Bowser Jr., and Kamek. To be honest, I kind of find the Acorn Mushroom in this game a little underwhelming, considering that you could already fly and glide with a Propeller Mushroom in the Wii version. But the good and new thing about it was that you could latch on the walls for better wall jumps. I would just call this game a perfection, honestly. Now, before I showcase these next two, I just want to say that I couldn't decide between these two to see which one is better for this list. So, I just decided to showcase both. So, let me show you my two favorites for 2013. Now, I know many of you may disagree with me on this game, but I mean, come on, it's an open world kind of game. I wouldn't call Sega out for this game being not what we want. It's simply a game to feel more calm and open-minded. Sonic doesn't go as fast is not an excuse for a game like this. I don't know why some of you don't enjoy this, but it's simply a miracle in my eyes. They even gave Sonic new enemies, the Deadly Six. This story was actually very accurate as well as Sonic goes to another planet, but it's like the Sonic CD thing where it's in the sky and can be seen. They even showed Sonic's more impulsive and arrogant side where he puts his entire world and friends in danger, which I thought was very clever and shocking since Sonic finally gets a punishment for his personality. To be honest, I like the 3DS version better than the Wii U and PC version because it's way more open than its high-definition counterpart. The parkour, however, is a big flaw in this game, as sometimes it acts really gimmicky and starts to bug out. The bosses on the 3DS version were also kind of automated as well. Well, you got one Wii U. Now on to Super Mario 3D World. This is just what made me want to shove Super Mario Bros. U to the side because they also made another 3D Mario game for this console, and it was amazing as Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Toad team up for saving Sprixies from Bowser. Good job, Nintendo, on not making Peach a damsel in distress this time. It got annoying after a while. The game itself also feels amazing as each character has their own unique ability, and introducing the Super Bell turning the game into cats was amazing. I especially love Cat Peach's look since she looks absolutely adorable. The game even adds even more of a challenge to the game as you need to collect enough green stars to advance onto the bosses. The bosses! Oh, how could I forget the amazing trains, airships, and an amusement park instead of constant castles that are filled with toads. Nintendo did an excellent job with this game, and it still warms my heart to this day. Okay, we all kinda saw this one coming, but even though I don't play it anymore, it's my least favorite Smash game and everyone now plays Ultimate, I do have to say that playing this game was still a moment of the lifetime for the Wii U and 3DS. And even though I wasn't as competitive as I am now, I still love to play this Smash game every now and then. Well, when it was the latest one out. I love to play as some of my favorite characters in this game, such as Mario, Sonic, who I mained for a while, Mega Man, and Pac-Man. I didn't mind playing online occasionally, but I didn't have the best experience going in online. I just mostly played casually with my friends such as Logan. Oh, and speaking of them, we will definitely make a battle video of Smash once again soon. Yeah, I didn't see this one coming, did ya? I bet you were expecting Undertale or Super Mario Maker. I have to say that this app for both iOS and Android was the best thing needed for me until 2016 where Sega shut the game down. I was playing this game non-stop and participating in every event in the system. The fact that this game involves an endless running experience where you had to complete missions in order to proceed and beat Eggman constantly, this game had almost without a doubt the longest story in Sonic history. But the thing is, that doesn't end there, that as you are able to play as almost every relevant Sonic character in the cast, all the way from Sonic 1 to Unleashed, including characters like Tikal, Styx the Badger, Mephiles, and the Werehog. I just wish almost every day that Sega would bring this game to me so I can play it everywhere I go again. Yep, Persona 5 makes it here on the list. And while the English version came out in 2017, I did enjoy playing the Japanese version too. This game was actually the second RPG game I played besides Final Fantasy VII. I was even one of the people who went total fanboy when Joker came out for Smash. Persona 5 is just perfect in every way, and you learn a thing or two from the words the characters use in this game, and the title of heroes named the Phantom Thieves of Hearts make them sound really menacing, which I kinda like. The stages and story gameplay-wise are all just perfect as well. I mean, each stage will probably take you about an hour to a day, if you know what I mean, to complete. It even has one of the biggest plot twist scenes I've ever seen in the game. If you haven't played the game, then I won't spoil it for you. But this game is probably, in everyone's opinion, the best Persona game that ever made coming from beneath our mass. Yes, ironically, Sonic Forces is on this list. I almost didn't want to put this game on here, but due to the game giving us hype back in 2017, I had a little sympathy inside of me. The game's idea is good, but it's way too automated that you can just complete this game in no time if you know what you're doing. And some of the characters in this game are extremely underwhelming, or just there, is all I can say.
Go off the rails.
I gotta be honest, I was having trouble choosing between this and Sonic Mania, but in my opinion, this beats Sonic Mania by a landslide. I love the story and idea for Super Mario Odyssey. The fact that Bowser is trying to force Peach to marry him is an excellent choice. When this was also introduced in the Nintendo Switch presentation for 2017, I instantly fell in love with this game. Cappy also just brings this game to its unlimited limit. Mario can use him to jump, attack, and finally, we all know, capture enemies, which just warmed my heart to its peak. Yes, while the game is pretty simple and not too long a game, it's still fun to just explore around the kingdoms in general and unlock even bigger secrets that the game has.
I'll be your one-up girl. So let's all jump up super high, high up in the sky. There's no
Yeah, I think you already saw this one coming since I've been mentioning it throughout the video, so I won't go too depth into why I like this game. I will say, though, that I love that they put everyone from the entire Smash cast in this game, including some of the newcomers such as my favorite Pokemon Incineroar and Joker, who I made in this game. So far, the 5 DLC characters have been published. Joker, Hero, Banjo and Kazooie, Terry, and Byleth. I can't wait for Sakurai to give out more.
Flickering through the void, these little sparks cling on to life. Everyone caught in the struggle, and then the storms of change they fan the flames, scattering ashes to the wind. Every soul contains a whisper of light, gleaming faintly as it dwindles from sight. No escape, no greater fate to be made.
I'll be honest, this game almost, and I mean almost made it to the list. But while I love to play the amazing stages, the thing is, I'm not that much of a maker in this game. I still love the game and I still play it in 2020, but it doesn't meet this next game that came out in 2019. Yep, that's right, Team Sonic Racing won the 2019 option. This game is actually very good with all the team mechanics needed to win races. Bringing back characters such as Blaze, Zavok, and Big the Cat was a good idea, although I still wish Cream would come back. Speaking of which, the story was also very good with Sonic and the gang being mysteriously invited to race against each other in teams by an enigmatic host. At first when the game was announced, it looked kind of underwhelming to me, but the fact that they delayed it was a good idea, especially while it was slightly salty. It was a good idea since Sonic Mania Plus came out in 2018. Team Sonic Racing is the best Sonic Racing game ever made in Sega history. And that's it, everyone. And while yes, it was mostly just Mario and Sonic games that I liked over the years, there are still some games that I like that I will show you in this little montage coming up. But I hope you all enjoyed the video and have a wonderful new year. See you, my Mario and Sonic comrades, and take care.
life beyond the shore, just out of reach. Yet the waters ever change, flowing like time. The path is yours to climb.